Welcome back to the channel, guys. Episode 40 of the Youth Academy Challenge in Denmark. Today we've got the youth intake. I'm not expecting it to be too good now because the players are getting very, very good. Let's do this. We have got a league table update though, and we are top of the league by 14 points. Yes, 14 points. I'm going to give you guys a second to try and find FC Copenhagen in the league. I don't know what's happened to them. They are in 9th. They haven't even qualified for the top 6 in the championship group. They've just fallen off a cliff. Brøndby as well, 10th. They're potentially getting relegated. It's crazy. The first and second best teams. I do envisage now that we're probably second. Yeah, Brøndby in 3rd. We've got Argerson, Rasmussen, and Toppel in the Media Dream 11. But as you can see, Copenhagen still have the best team, but they are down in 9th. It's ridiculous. I don't know how that's happened. Gartenmann's the top scorer. Rasmussen's not been as good this year. I've been injured a couple of times as well, but Gartenmann has still scored a fair amount of goals. So our Champions League phase then looked like this. The first game we lost against Leipzig away from home 2-0. They was the better team by far. We beat Shakhtar, and then we beat PSV Eindhoven, and then we beat Tottenham at home, which is a really good result. Girona as well, 1-0. They are our affiliate club. Girona finishing the top 4 all the time in La Liga, so that was a very good result as well. Then we drew with Udinese, 2-2. Drew with Rennes, and then we lost to Aston Villa. Now, Aston Villa have got Dalgaard, and he scored past us there in the 72nd minute. This also ties in with the fact that someone in the comments did want to see Dalgaard, so here he is. He's 18 finishing, 17 technique, 16 off the ball, ridiculous physicals, 18 stamina, 6'1". Yeah, he's by far and away the best player we've had in the entire save, and he came through our academy in the 2nd division. He played up front, he got 0 goals in 7 games, but he did get 3 assists. It was a bit raw back then, as you can imagine, 16 years old. We lost him on a free for absolutely no percentage of the next fee, as most of you guys know, and then he's obviously gone to Aston Villa. I do think he plays either right wing or centre midfield for them. Doesn't play striker because he's only got 3 goals in 22 Premier League games. He does play up front for Denmark, though. That's why he's got 34 goals in 52, but he's amazing, and he's probably the best player I've had through an intake on YouTube. Probably better than any of the players in Livorno, I would imagine. Maybe Bonomi. But yeah, he's definitely the best player in this save, and we lost him very early on. He's crazy as well that we've had better facilities since, and we've not produced anyone as good as him. It just shows you how much down to luck it is. But we lost Aston Villa 2-1, and then we got Udinese again, and we just narrowly got past them. Udinese have got a tycoon, and they finish all. They're like with Girona, really. They finish in the top 4 of the Italian league every single year now. We drew 1-1. And then the second leg, we actually went into extra time, and Rasmussen got 3 goals. One in the 88th minute to take it to extra time, and then one in the 105th minute on the stroke of the half-time of the extra time to take us through to Nice. And then we played Nice, and we won 2-1. My young right-back scored, and then Rasmussen. It was a fairly comfortable game, even though Nice were at the top of the French league. I don't know if they're still there. No, they're second now, because PSG are inevitable. But they were top at the time. They're now 1 point behind them. And then after that, we drew 3-3 away from home. Rasmussen again. We went 2-1 up in that game. 3-1 up in that game. 2-0 and then 3-1. And then they scored a couple near the end. It was a bit closer than I'd have liked. And then next episode after this one, we've got Man United away and at home in the quarter-final of the Champions League. I think that's where our journey ends. I really do. Quarter-final is around where we are probably at the moment. If we have ridiculously good luck in this game, I can't see us getting to the semi-final. Can't see us getting into the final. I think we'll get knocked out in the semis. This is where we're at then. So Man United against Lille, Inter Milan versus Real Madrid, Man City versus Newcastle, and then Girona against AC Milan. So very, very difficult. Obviously, out of those guys, I would have preferred to play Girona. They're probably the worst team out of the lot, but they're still very good. But we've got Man United. Man United are 5th in the Premier League. So I don't know if they're any good. I mean, Aston Villa are up there with them. Cardiff in 3rd. I think Cardiff have also got a tycoon. Aston Villa won the title last year as well. Man United have not won the title since the game started. I do wonder where they've finished in the last couple of seasons. 4th, 6th, 11th, 9th. So they're not near the top. So their key player is this guy, Dusan Spruit, who's a Dutch guy. He's worth 200 odd million. He's amazing, right? But hopefully we can maybe beat them then if they haven't got like a top 2, top 3 team. That would be really, really good. Might not be as good as I thought they were going to be. Before we get into the intake then, I'm going to show you guys now on the screen the preview. It was only rated 3.5 stars, so I'm not very confident, but fullback was rated an A, which is what I need. More so a left back, because Kofued at right back is performing really, really well. He's improving really, really well. I'm getting a lot of training messages about him, so right back is sort of on lockdown a little bit, which is quite nice. Attacking midfielders is A as well. I don't need them. That was slightly annoying. I don't want a goalkeeper again. I do need a goalkeeper and potentially a defensive midfielder. So yeah, we've got fullbacks. That's good. Only 3.5 star rated. And I've also made a change in the head of youth development department. So Michael Murillo Hasa has been our head of youth development since 2026. He's been fantastic. He's been amazing. He's brought in through all these amazing players. He is professional personality, and he's improved quite a lot of his attributes. He's also media friendly and reserved. Reserved especially is very, very good. So he's done really, really well for us. But what seems to have happened is I understand the intakes are going to get worse because my team are better. And we're now not going to get 5 elite talents in each intake. It's not going to happen. I don't really have many players to upgrade unless it's a worldie. And in Denmark, not really going to happen. It's going to be very, very tough. We did get a player poached as well by Copenhagen. I got a message about that. So interesting to see how he turns out. I'm hoping it's not a very, very good player because that would be very frustrating. So Hassa's out and Antonio Boffelli is in from Italy. Now, he's got very good attributes. He's a driven personality, which isn't actually amazing. It's good, but it's not amazing. But the good thing is, he's on his information tab. He's evasive and unflappable, which means he's got good professionalism. He's got good temperament. All that stuff. There's some very good things with that. Evasive and unflappable is very, very good. I think evasive and reserved is the best two to get, but evasive and unflappable are very, very good. Driven as well on top of that, so he's obviously got high determination, which is 20. So I'm hoping he can improve us a lot. Obviously, this intake and the next couple of intakes won't be Buffellis. They will be Haasas. But going forward, I'm hoping this guy takes us up to that next level because, again, he's got a good reputation as well. So I'm hoping he can get some good players for us. Another Dalgaard maybe, or a goalkeeper, an amazing goalkeeper that could maybe put us through to that Champions League final. And if we get through to a Champions League final, then there's obviously a good chance of winning it because you're in the game to win it. So Buffelli, I'm hoping in the next couple of years, does something really, really good for us. Less yapping on then, and let's get into that intake. Let's have a look at it. 1, 2, 3. Right, so we've got 2 elite talents. The intake is 4 stars. Obviously, the preview, as you remember, was 3.5. And we've got another right back down here. So we've got 2 right backs, which is annoying. I would have liked one of them to be left back. In fact, he can play left. And he's an attacking midfielder slash... Yeah, I mean, it's perfect. It's very, very accurate, the preview. It said fullback is an A, and I've got 2 fullbacks. And it said attacking midfielder is an A, and I got an attacking midfielder. Everyone else, not very good. We've got a Turkish guy, an Icelandic guy, a French guy. But yeah, nothing else. Just those 3. The best player then is Martin Lindskau, and he is 5-star potential, 2-star current ability, and he's a professional personality, which is really, really good. I'm looking forward to seeing him. But let's start with Sebastian Barslund because he's 4 stars. He's fairly ambitious, which is quite good, and he can play both sides on defence, left back and right back. So we are going to sign him up, sign the top 3. No one else is going to get inside the club now because they're just not good enough. In fact, to help with that, I'm literally just going to terminate the trials. It's never going to happen. It's never going to be good enough. I just need 4-star players now at an absolute minimum. So Sebastian Barslund here, fullback. Here he is. 15 tackling, which is really nice. He's right-footed. I was hoping he was going to be left. Very good mentals. Good physicals as well. Nothing really lower than a 7. And the same with his technicals. I'm really liking him. He will be our backup right back because Vindal is no longer good enough. I'm hoping, though, that he changes his personality to like 4.5 stars maybe. That'll be good. 15 tackling off the rip is very, very good. Let's have a look at his media handling style. Level-headed. It's quite good. It's not the best. Not too bad. But yeah, 4-star potential. Probably won't be a starter, but a good backup Barcelona. We're going to be working on his ball control. I'm going to get his dribbling up, first touch up straight away, and his technique. I might even work on his acceleration as well at some point. Next up, we've got Lasse Thurkildsen, 15 years old, attacking midfielder, 1.5-star current ability, balanced personality, so not great, and only 10 determination as well. Let's have a look at Lasse. 18 technique, 17 flair, wow. He's not great physically, but everywhere else he's quite good. 5 dribbling isn't amazing. Only 1-star in centre midfield. Not too bad. Good work rate, good vision, good passing. Leadership's not bad. Something to work with there, right? Obviously, the personality could have been a bit better for us. 5'5". He will also be getting signed up. Those two guys have impressed me quite well there. The 1.5 star current ability. It might just be the current ability that surprised me. But the last guy and the guy that we're looking at mainly is Martin Linskow. So let's have a look at Linskow. Professional personality, like I said. And let's see what we've got in here. Wow, he doesn't look as good as the last guy, does he? But he is. He has got 8 dribbling, which is really, really good. He's right-footed. Depending on how Kofued, my right back, improves, I'm going to show you Kofued really quick. He's here. 14 jumping reach. So someone did say in the comments, retrain to centre-back. And I did do that. But now I have a lot of centre-backs. They're not amazing, but I have a lot of them. And I can't really fit them all in. Now he's got 17 decision making. He's playing right back at the minute. He's playing right back, full back support. He's done really well. 27 starts, 6.88. He's improving a lot as well. We've got a lot of messages about him this year. So I don't know what to do with these guys. But he's right back currently. Only got 5 dribbling. I do like my wing back to be able to dribble. But yeah, his jumping reach is going up, isn't it? So if that gets to like 16, 17, I might not be able to ignore this and I might have to play him centre back. He's only got 9 tackling though as well, so it's a bit annoying. Not entirely sure what to do. There's some weird players come through. Obviously you wouldn't pick these guys, would you? Potentially you would, but current ability and like their attributes, you wouldn't really pick them, because I would look at this guy, think right back, 5 dribbling, I won't bother. Or he can play centre back and he's tall, 9 tackling, I won't bother, because you can't focus tackling, and there isn't a tackling focus in the development tab, which is very annoying. But yeah, he's playing right back currently, and we are looking at Linskow as a backup to him. I might retrain him as a left back and maybe make him as an inverted wing back. I don't know what to do yet, but he is very good. He's definitely getting signed up. I imagine that he will be the cream of the crop, as it looks like he is, and he will get some game time next season, definitely. He's going to be 16 in May, which is nice, not too long away. This is probably going to be the theme now with the intakes, guys. It's not going to be 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9 players like it was before. It's going to be 2 or 3 at the absolute maximum, I think. Sometimes we might even get an intake with just 1 good player, or even none, depending on how the changeover of the head of youth developments go on. So if you guys want to see anything, let me know. We've got 70 million in the bank, so there's nothing to see in the finances. We are waiting for our next youth facilities to upgrade when our reputation goes up. So hopefully another title here. It'd be a massive bottle if we don't win it. So hopefully that improves our rep even more. A Champions League quarter-final potential semi-final. In the next video, we'll put the Champions League games in there. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment in the comment section below, and a subscription on the channel, please. That would be amazing. And until next time, as always, I'll catch you then. Goodbye.